Army Hearties, welcome back to another SithGeek YouTube. Yeah, I was trying to do something there, it just wasn't really working. But yeah, guys, welcome back. I've got a news video for you today. A couple of days ago, or yesterday even, I released a Lego Pirates of the Barracuda Bay little video, and it sort of blew up on my channel. I got like 200 views already, and it was just a little promotional video that Lego released, so quite surprised about that. So if you want to go check that out, or I might be playing in the background right now, I'll leave a link in the description. But today we're going to be discussing all the official pictures, all the information, my thoughts, etc., everything about this set. So without further ado, let's jump in to this video. Jump in. Army Hearty. So the set number is 21322. The set name is Pirates of Barracuda Bay. The topic for ideas is hashtag 30, so it's the 30th set in the ideas series or theme. The number of parts in this one is 2,545. It's going to be available from April 1st, 2020, so that's within like 5 days. It's recommended for ages 16 plus. It's going to retail for €199.99. I think that's the same sort of price point, or £180, £179.99 pounds, and the price per piece is 7.8 cents. So that's a bit of information I don't normally give. So if you guys want to see that in other videos, I will pop that in for the price per piece. It's just not always available at the time that I put the videos up. Basically, it's a 2-in-1 set. Like, it's been designed like that. Obviously, the image on the screen right now is the original idea set put forward from the designer, and it wasn't a 2-in-1 set. You couldn't make the Black Seas Barracuda. That is a previous set, so that set was 6285, and that came out in 1989. So this is this set here, and it's really similar to that as a 2-in-1, but it also comes as the regular Pirates Bay as well. So that's really cool. It's really interesting. If you take a look at the packaging on the front image of the box, we can see this yellow stripe here, and that's the same yellow stripe that we got from the set 6285, the Seas Barracuda, the Black Seas Barracuda. We get the yellow stripe in the side, so we had Legoland on the left hand side and the logo of Lego on the right hand side. They've obviously flipped it across, slapped in the Ideas logo, Pirates of the Barracuda Bay on the other side with the yellow stripe. So that is a really cool throwback for Lego doing that. I wish they chucked in a little bit more Easter eggs into other sets, but it's not as easy as it is in this one here. We're just going to run through the images and take a look at what I think about this set. Okay, so yeah, as I said before, the first image here is the image of the box. Now, there's a lot of stuff going on here. It's quite an eyeful when you see it. You obviously know it's pirate related because there's pirates and stuff going around. You'd see the skull and crossbones top middle side there, and you'd see a lot of pirate related stuff, palm trees, sand, etc., cannons. But overall, you can't really pick out anything in particular, and I think it's supposed to be like that because it's supposed to be all higgledy-piggledy. It's supposed to be all over the place. It's a Pirates Bay. That's what was presented in the original idea, and I think they've kept the original idea quite well, but they've also engineered it really well with their own Lego twist with it, with the 2-in-1 part, but we'll get to that in a little minute. On the back here we have information. So it's 69 centimeters wide there, and that's 25 inches, and it's 59 centimeters and 23 inches tall. So it's quite a big set. Would I say it's worth the cashola that we pay for it? Maybe not, but we pay a premium for obviously the Lego Idea sets, and these sets being out of the blue and really quite cool and unique. But I'll speak about that at the end. We can see some of the things that the pirates can do. So this pirate here, the captain, is sitting in his quarters. We've got some of the henchmen guys sitting in their quarters as well. Some seamen on deck. We've got a cannon going on there as well. That's quite cool. We've got a shark in this one. Right, there you go. And down at the very bottom of the back of the box, we can see that it can be explained into the 3 separate parts to make the Black Seas Barracuda. So that's quite interesting. Love that. This is a more detailed image of the side of what's going on here. So we can take a closer look at what things are going on here. So as I said before, we've got a shark. We've got a little rowing boat we've seen before. A couple pirates on there as well. If you take a further look in, we've got this I think it's a Lego elephant of some sort. It's like a totem, I think a stone totem that you see, those classic stone totems that you see some places. I'll shove a picture on the screen. These palm trees are really detailed. We've got a lot of different coloured greenery in there. It's not just the one coloured green. They come with little coconuts made out of brown Lego minifigure heads. I quite like that. Everything's quite cool. So we've got the brown of the deck going out. Some of it's in the sea. That's cool as well. Some of it's placed on the sand. We've got some crabs going along the edges there, quite interesting. Moving up, we've got classic pirate doors. We've got windows. We can see some of how the Barracuda is made. What is on there? What is on that side of that palm tree there? Is that, I can't quite make that out. We've got a pirate with 2 pistols there. I think we'll get quite a lot of cool pirate weaponry in this. And I was talking about weaponry. We've got a couple here. So we've got how they light the cannons here. The cannons are just normal, so you can put a 2x1 cylindrical piece in there, and you can fire it off with the flick fire, so that's cool. You've got this beam here that's supposed to light the end of it. It's not the steering, is that what you call it, the steering wheel? I'm sure you don't call it the steering wheel. The steering wheel of the ship there, it's not called that. You'll correct me in the comments, I know you will, you always do. So we've got some swords here and boxes on the side, maybe some supplies, some drinking water and that sort of stuff. What else do we have going on here? We have the pirates on the top. They're loading up the cannon, ready to fire off. You can see the shark down at the bottom lurking. Surely they've got a plank in here somewhere, so someone can walk the plank. We've lift that top bit off, and you see the captain there in his captain's quarters. He's got a lot of intricate detailing there. He's got the treasure. He's got like a quill. I think that's a compass. He's got a map. These are all prints. These are all really good, intricate prints here. He's got some candles, so that's where he'll write his stuff. I think he's drinking something there, and he's got his bed in his chambers as well. This is a bar. This is really cool, interesting little bar that's going on here as well underneath. So we've got a bar woman's, and she's carrying some let's presume it's rum in typical pirate fashion. All the pirates they have a really brand new feel to them, a brand new minifigure feel, and some of them probably have double-sided faces for 2 separate facial expressions, but the same side of being brand new, they have a classic feel to them as well. And I love how Lego has not overly made so much details on them that brings away from like classic Lego pirates that were just simple and just did the job. Moving on down, we have, as I said before, we've got the quarters for little henchmen there. They've got their beer, they've got little notes, so they might be writing notes to their family members or people they know. Here we've got two separate images which are quite similar of the outside of the Pirates Bay. As I said before, there's a lot of details going on there, and I mentioned most of the details going on. I'll talk about the Pirates Bay without the actual ship in just a little second, but we'll talk about the ship here. So obviously it's made of 3 separate parts, and it comes together quite easily. I think you just pop in some pins. I think you'll have some black pins. You just pop in there and you create the pirate ship as we know it. And this is the bay without the pirate ship. It looks pretty bare. This is the only thing that, if I had to take away stuff from this and be highly critical of this set, that it doesn't really hold a lot of potential without the actual Barracuda being there. So when you couldn't exactly like pretend the Barracuda is coming up to the island and pretend the island just as a standalone set, because it really needs the Barracuda there for the bay to be feeling whole. But you could put your own custom design on it and make the Barracuda sort of come up like that. Scrolling on down, got the Barracuda from the back. I must admit, it's such a sexy design for the Barracuda. The first time I saw this set, I must admit, I was really disappointed. It didn't really follow the same sort of vibe for me in terms of what the original set brought. I think as an overall set, what Lego's done with this is brilliant and is great. But I thought before what they did with the bay, so just the bay individually was a lot better. But obviously, since there's so many methods of playing this, and the way they've done it is exceptional, so I can't take anything away from that. This is a little comparison to the version of 1989. I'll probably do a little video, maybe a video comparison between the two. If you guys want to see that, leave your comments down below, and obviously like the video. This is all the minifigures we've got. I think we've got 8 minifigures here, this including a couple of skeletons that we get. So first of all, we've got the pirate captain here. He's got his parrot. Parrot. I wish I'd have a parrot. That'd be so cool. So he's so classic. He's got his peg leg. He's got his hook there. He's got his ginger beard. Going in with his brown moustache. He's probably got 2 expressions on his face. The only thing he's missing from the pirate's hat is the red thing coming out the top where you can stick the little red feather. I don't think he needs it in this one. He's got his like golden shoulder pads there as well, and it works very well. We don't get to see the back of these minifigures, unfortunately enough. In a couple images you probably see the back of them, but they're probably just similarly detailed. We see this here. This is a pirate boy. He's got his telescope. He's got his little satchel, Indiana Jones little satchel there. It does the job for him. An older version of him with a moustache. I didn't think these moustaches would go as well as they did, but they do. It's maybe a little throw to Mario, or I'm just reading into things too much. We've got, let's call them Mario and Luigi here, because they're basically the same, just with red and blue, and both with moustaches, just opposite in colours with the stripes. But there you are. I'm probably reading into that way too much. As I said, we've got the bar woman here. She has some stuff on her face there. I don't know if that's tattoos or if that's dirt or grime. She's got the 2 pistols. This character here is probably the least detailed, and I probably would want a bit more for her face to show she's a pirate. But apart from that, she's got a little knife there as well. Don't know if we've seen that knife before. I've not personally seen that knife. If you guys have seen that knife, leave it in the comments down below. We've got this guy here. He's got a bunch of tattoos on him. I really like his torso piece, and his hairpiece really works there with the bun at the back. And the final pirate here with the classic pirate hat there as well, and the eye patch going well with that, with the map to find the treasure. So that was all the minifigures there. This was the information and the images brought to you by SithGeek myself today. So if you guys have enjoyed this, please smash the like button. You know what? We're not even going to shoot for a like goal. We're just going to leave it. We're going to let it sit there. And yeah, if you have liked it, smash it. If you've disliked it, dislike it. Don't you want comment down below on your thoughts about it? Do you think they did well? Do you think it took away too much of the original design of what the designer presented in the original Lego idea? Or do you think what Lego did with the sort of 2-in-1, making the Barracuda and the base separate, was an ingenious way for them to promote this set? Anyways guys, until next time on the channel, I'm SithGeek, and I'm going to say peace out. Catch you later.